Today, I'm going to talk about the human notions of happiness and how Jesus defines authentic happiness. So how does a person define happiness? Is it having one of these gadgets? Maybe. I myself have grown addicted to these gadgets. I believe that these advertisements are responsible for our addictions. They have somehow become the bread and butter of our satisfaction. These manufacturing companies make us think that we need such products, also because we want to be trendy. We think that this is the way to authentic happiness, but instead, we get addicted into thinking that we need the product. Did you know that today, over 75 million people already know how to use the iPad? Many say that there is no evil in consumerism and buying goods. Yes, this is true. But looking at the bigger picture, we are actually unaware of what is happening around us. First, we harm our environment through the extraction of raw materials. We also tend to forget the people that manufacture the product in factories, working for long hours, low wages, and a polluted workspace. While we consumers are enjoying the commodification of products, little do we know that others are suffering with little rewards. But did you know, even we ourselves are victims of consumerism? Studies show a steady degrees of happiness since the 1950s. Our religion becomes consumerism. Our God becomes possessions, beauty, and self-image. And our gospel becomes the words of the advertisers. So what is God telling us to do? What is His answer to achieving happiness? Let us take a look at the story of the rich young man. In this first response, Jesus is telling us that we should give importance to God, to deepen our relationship with Him. Plus, we must detach ourselves and turn our attention towards God, our Heavenly Father. In Jesus' second response, we see a correlation of loving God and loving our neighbors. Jesus is saying that if we want to love Him, therefore, we must also love others. Finally, Jesus challenges us to detach completely from our consumerist attitudes. He compels us to join Him, to worship Him, and not worship our own money. After all, we are not the center of our universe, but Jesus Christ. Basically, what Jesus is telling us to do is to love God and love others. And through there, we can achieve authentic happiness. So put down your gadgets and start seeing life in a new perspective. Experience God's love and experience authentic happiness.